You are listening to the Work Life Eubiosis podcast with your host, Charleston Edwards. If this is your first time here, welcome. My goal is simple: to eradicate burnout and to bring harmony, purpose, and balance to this world, starting with the family. My hope is that this show and the story shared will provide encouragement and ideas that will be valuable to you on your journey to work-life freedom. So let's dive in to today's episode. What if we are counting the wrong blessings? What if what gives us pleasure and comfort is not the blessings we should be seeking? What if pain and adversity are the blessings? What if burnout was reframed as an opportunity? What if our blessings are in the messiness of our relationships with people? In a world where over 70% of us are burning out, it's easy to forget about our next door neighbors and our communities. In the pursuit of making a living and a good life for ourselves, we are often unconsciously pushing others away, leaving our true, quote-unquote, connections to the device. And you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that our platforms on our devices are doing more to divide us than to connect us. But even amid the horrifying data on a disengaged society with little time, there's still a glimmer of hope. I heard a statement from a lady being interviewed this week that hit me really hard. She had endured many traumas, but she had a new perspective on life and a new sense of purpose. She said, quote, "I can't take anything to heaven with me except people," unquote. In this powerful statement, she was speaking to the fragility of life, the fool's gold of the material world, and the immeasurable wealth of relationships. When we become others-focused from a posture of genuine love and affection, our desire for achievement and stuff starts to diminish, and we embrace the greater purpose with our natural talents for our community. And that community may be of our physical location, or that community can be part of a temporary place where we're working, visiting, or networking. With a perspective that sees pain as a blessing and wealth as relationships, there's a powerful opportunity to shine a light. And in that light, instead of condemnation or judgment of someone, we can be more empathetic, perhaps more thoughtful and respectful. There's a powerful song by Laura Story called Blessings that beautifully sums up the reframing of our purpose and pain on this side of heaven. Here are the lyrics. We pray for blessings, we pray for peace, comfort for family, protection while we sleep. We pray for healing, for prosperity. We pray for your mighty hand to ease our suffering. And all the while you hear each spoken need, yet love us way too much to give us lesser things. 'Cause what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? What if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? We pray for wisdom, your voice to hear. We cry in anger when we cannot feel you near. We doubt your goodness, we doubt your love, and as if every promise from your word is not enough. And all the while you hear each desperate plea and long that would have faith to believe. Because what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? And what if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? And what if the trials of this life are your mercies in disguise? When friends betray us, and when darkness seems to win, we know the pain reminds this heart that this is not our home. It's not our home. Because what if your blessings come through raindrops? What if your healing comes through tears? And what if 1,000 sleepless nights are what it takes to know you're near? What if my greatest disappointments or the aching of this life is the revealing of a greater thirst this world can't satisfy? And what if trials of this life, the rain, the storms, the hardest nights, are your mercies in disguise? If you're going through any type of pain in this season of life, don't ignore it. Take the time to grieve, cry, and let the pain work itself out. Find someone to support you. But at the same time, don't forget to take a step back in the healing process and reflect. Ask if this situation is an opportunity. Does this pain have a purpose? Is this situation actually an act of mercy and grace in disguise? In every pain, there is a greater purpose when we take the time to look for it. Have a blessed week. Thank you for listening to the Work-Life Eubiosis podcast, part of the work-life resources created by Own Your 5 to 9. I hope that you have found encouragement and a few ideas to strengthen your journey to purpose, freedom, and balance. Have you overcome burnout and found a new way of life? Millions around the globe are still at the risk of burnout and losing it all. And your story may be the one that sparks not only a dream, but action. Visit ownyour5to9.com for more information and submit your story. While you're there, join the Work-Life Eubiosis newsletter and receive additional resources weekly right to your inbox. If you enjoy this podcast, take time to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Share it with a friend or loved one. Remember, the most important organization in the world is the family. Let's do our part to strengthen it. Thank you for listening.